Alright, this is an update on the 1973 homemade motorcycle. That is actually a 1972 Harley Davidson Sportster XLH. Well, it's getting some color on it. I've installed the front fender on it, and I've cleaned up the brackets for the front fender and got them all lined up. I've polished the outside, that's the outside brake drum cover for it. I've installed, as you can see, I've installed the exhaust system on it. This is actually a Harley Davidson. You can see there, it's actually a Harley Davidson exhaust system on there. It's not really the desirable one on it. I'd like to have the early 70s exhaust system on it, but it looks, you know, relatively close. The rear fender is on it now. The seat is just, I haven't bolted it down yet, but the rear fender's on. The tail light is on. The license plate frame is on. Here again, I painted this myself. The decals are actually just adhesive decals. They're not clear coated in. That's the way they were back in 1971. I've mounted the chain guard. You got that all set up. I put the #1 emblem on the oil tank, as it should have, being a replica for a 1971 XLCH. That's what I was going for here. I still got to, let's come over here. Oh, let me turn that off. Sorry about that. I still got to take the primary cover off so I can polish that. Today I polished, polishing these parts that had been sandblasted is just, fortunately this case has not been painted or sandblasted, so it shouldn't take much to clean that up and make it look like something again. So it's getting close. I still have to wire in the rear fender. I just put that on there for now, but just 2 wires go to it. I need to strip it back a little bit. It's too long, but it's better to be too long than too short, right? So I got the brake tube installed with the adjuster on there. I haven't put the brake cable on yet, and I'll do that. And over here, gosh, I spent most of the day today polishing the inner drum, brake drum, for the front wheel. This is the aluminum rim, and I've wire wheeled it, and you can see this is all paint in here. You can see the paint that is still on there. So I think I'm going to get some more paint stripper and get all that, try to get all that paint off. I did that with the front drum brake, and gosh, it's just this. It'll take, you know, probably 4 hours of constant sanding and polishing to get this rim back. I did order the spokes for it. The spokes, they've gone up dramatically in price. I ordered them through a V-Twin distributor, and they were on their website. They were $54. And I called them to order it because I was struggling to use their website to order them. And when I finally ordered them and talked to the guy, who was a real nice guy, they were $93. So, and I'm sure they're coming from Taiwan, or I don't think V-Twin deals with China stuff. I could be wrong. So I should be getting those Thursday of this week, and so I'll be able to. I should be able to get that front rim polished and ready, so I can lace them up and get this front wheel on. I'd like to get this bike out of here. I still got to paint the gas tank for it, and I polished the case, and really it's getting close. It's getting really close to being finished. It's I got to hook up the speedo cable, and I do need to get a tack cable for it. I did order another one of these lenses for the oil pressure gauge. I got to find the speedometer or the trip set. I got to find one of those. But it's a cool looking bike. It really looks. It's really a really nice bike for. You know, I haven't spent a lot of money on this thing, and that's the beauty. You know, if you're trying to do a project, is that you can do these things fairly inexpensively if you just have patience and time to do it. I'm no means by any painter, but I painted this fender myself, and I used it's a clear coat. It's a glamour coating on there you can buy on Amazon, and you know, the reflection isn't ultimately clear, but you know, it matches pretty well. The reflection matches pretty well, as you can see there, for the tape stripes on it. So I guess we're basically revealing this, since it's a homemade bike. It's being turned into a 1971 XLCH. Sorry about that little blip there. XLCH. It could be an XLH, which it is. And I just wanted one of these for my collection. I love the color scheme on it. And it's such a cool little bike, and it's, you know, I don't have a lot of money into it, so it's been totally rewired. It's everything's been gone through. I mean, you've seen if you've been watching these videos, you've seen the Will It Run video. So I sold the S&S carburetor. I bought a correct oval air cleaner for it, and the back air cleaner shroud for the back. This bike also has the you can see there where it's got actually muffler shield or exhaust header pipe shields on both front and rear, so it's kind of hiding. And I don't know if it's a two-piece pipe or a one-piece pipe down there. The original ones were straight, were short header pipes, and then they had the 65A pencil tip exhaust on it, like I installed on the 73 FX Superglide. So I'm getting excited about getting this done because I'd like to move on. I didn't think I was going to spend this much time with this bike, but when I got to thinking about how I pretty much had most of the parts, those shocks, actually, the shock set, if you saw the original original video I did, those shocks were shorter. They were like 12-inch shocks, and they didn't have these mounts on here. So I found these shocks. These are actually Sportster shocks, and some of this chrome piece wasn't very good, and that chrome piece wasn't very good, and the guy wanted like $40 for it, and or offers, and I offered him $30 for the set, and so they were a little rusty, but I mean it was just surface rust, and so I cleaned them up with 4/0 steel wool in Windex, and just cleaned them up, and they cleaned up really good. And then I painted the inner shocks black and reassembled them. So I had the parts I needed other than the longer shocks, and it really worked out well. So it's a cool bike. It's a cool bike, and still got to polish this up. It's been handled a lot. So the next video I'll probably make, this is part 12. So the next video, which will be part 13. Do I skip 13 and go to 14? Probably not, but so the next video, 13, hopefully the wheel should be laced and on there, and you might see it in the other room, because I want to get it out of here because this same place is so filthy. And I don't know if I'm going to bring the XLH in, or the 71 Electroglide in here and work on it in here. Originally, I probably will. I've also got that 68 Sportster that I'm collecting parts for, and I'll make a little video about that, parts that I'm collecting and some of the issues I'm finding with it, trying to just get the parts. So anyhow, I just wanted to give you an update video of this bike. It's starting to turn into actually a real bike now, homemade or not. So here again, this is a 1973 homemade Harley Davidson. Well, it's not. It's a homemade 1973 homemade, but it's actually a 1972 Harley Davidson Sportster XLH. And so I want to thank you for watching. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon.